Oh, he's gonna be a joke.
The hour grows late.
He's just gonna die right here. What? Hey guys, new here. Welcome to day 3 of the League. I figured I'd just give you a cool little update video. Not really going over the build per se, but letting you see the performance instead of fine-tuning cuts, rather just kind of uncut on one of the more challenging encounters of a build's early progression point. The 4th floor, final floor of Trial of Sekhemas, doing it solo, and winning the final ascendancy points. And so that's what I did, and it went surprisingly well. I did it in 0.2, I did it in 0.1, so I have a fairly good sense of how challenging it should be. And basically, I went through it about twice as fast as normal, and did about 4 times the amount of damage as normal, or as I used to, I guess. And maybe that's some combination of good RNG, nerf to the encounter, crazy awesome build working. But yeah, just gonna leave this uncut. I think I did this for 0.2 as well. And also to inform you that there are a lot of build changes coming your way. We're now hitting a point where we're progressing beyond the build guide. And unfortunately, like the max roll link doesn't allow me to put in Lineage gems. They ended up being a lot cheaper than expected, at least some of them. Fortunately, some of the ones I want to use, at least for now. But I am going to link the profile link for poeninja of my character, so you can kind of keep up to date with what's going on. I'm recording this video, and then I'm going to go play offline a little bit, making a lot of changes. The crit transition took place right after this, and so I specifically ran this Trial of Sekhemas, as I recall, just like in 0.2, right before the crit transition, almost as a way to, you know, put the barometer in the air and get a sense of how strong the build is on an actual like boss encounter, you know. And yeah, this is what went down. So thank you for watching the video. There's a little timestamp down below for the boss kill if you want. Unfortunately, I didn't get very good loot out of it, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll be on again tomorrow. I got a cool video coming your way that's going to explain some of the build updates, especially after I figure out what I'm doing after recording this video. Tomorrow, I'll have my head on my shoulders much better about the build. And we'll move on to the next progression point. We're just flying through the content. It's insane how good it's going. And I also got wind today that several other builds aren't doing so well. So maybe there was people out there kind of looking for something new, something to swap to, perhaps. Can't recommend this enough. 10 out of 10. I gave it a 10 out of 10 rating, this build. I think it's safe to say. It's going to progress even more wildly because I already know what twisters can do in the late in-game accuracy stacking and whatnot. So, yeah, look forward to more videos. Here's your Trial of Sekhemas 4th floor solo run on a Hollow Palm Twister Deadeye. And yes, it works for salvo support as well as unleash. Alright, maybe now. Got everything under wraps. So replace the gloves. I'm going energy shield charge. I'm backtracking to energy shield recharge because I don't get enough leech in Trial of Sekhemas to have any energy shield. Blasphemy doesn't work with elemental weakness right now? Wait, what? Can you confirm that through people who have tested it? That's news to me. Well, I see the elemental weakness. Oh, yeah, is it? I saw it on a debuff on there. Just right now. Yeah, I had it. It had minus 25 res. The rare mob. You can clip this and see the mob. Has it. If it really only works 76 and below, then yeah, it's not working for me normally. I can raise the level of it though. Alright, we're gonna get a boon.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Odd. One twister cast kills them all. Oh, nice. Big boon. Big boon. 30%. Oh, 30% less movement speed if you've been hit by an enemy recently. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I don't move with movement speed. How dreadful that would be if movement speed mattered. This trial's pretty funny on this character. This particular one.
A great challenge overcome.
How can we turn the build into crit version? Well, you follow the guide, for one. Random minor boon, remove that, no, gain mana, no. Go do that. The Tangle Tongue thing's still up in the air a little bit, because Gaurakun's Resolve new Lineage gem is actually fairly cheap, and probably doesn't synergize with Tangle Tongue. So, being able to use a real spear is probably going to be better. Since Gaurakun's Resolve also has the lucky modifier built in, and people assumed it probably didn't have the lucky modifier.
Impressive endurance.
Alright, for people who don't understand Hollow Palm, I'm going to use it on this boss so you guys can see it. You can watch the combo points on the bell to see it cast.
Steel yourself.
Sorry, I managed to hit him 3 times and then he died. Sorry, he just died.
I knew you would succeed.
I'm doing 50% increased damage.
Yes, the while.
No, I want this one. No, no. 50% more defenses too. Alright, maybe on the next boss will survive long enough for me to show you. I killed him too fast, yeah. Alright, never mind. Just drop the whole Hollow Palm thing. It's worthless. Merchant offers fewer... You cannot restore honor? Alright, that's probably good. Yeah. This is good route. Good route. Free boon. Free boon. death is a way bigger threat than honor loss for me on this character. Probably from traps. Best Sekhemas runner ever? Dude, this would give the OG 0.1 Temporalis character a run for its money, eh? In terms of speed. Fickle Blessings of the Wind. Wait, this removes... This removes an affliction. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. I used a bell. See that? See that? There's a bell.
The ritual has been disrupted.
What level? Like 80, 88. Got it anyway. No, but they offer 50% reduced. Fewer choices. No. Alright, now I just need to RNG that affliction away by getting this here. My spirit? Oh, the gem costs... The gem has a quality to reduce reservation cost. And then... yeah. I didn't actually need to quality it up yet, but I did.
Impressive endurance.
Macchiato support, it probably is, but we don't know for sure yet. I gotta test that stuff. Monsters reduced action speed. Got him. This is literally going perfectly well. Traps are faster. Traps are fast. You know what? I probably will be more likely to survive traps are faster than traps at normal speed. I'm not even memeing. Because then I'm too fast for the traps right now. If they're faster, it'll sync up the, you know, everything will sync up better. What? Oh. This guy. What? What is happening? I'm too fast. Holy. No idea.
Ritual has been disrupted.
Some support gems need spirit? Yeah, they do.
In the desert.
Well, I didn't technically verify that, but I think so. Yeah, like Heightened Curse or whatever needs spirit, right? It always did. It was always like crazy for spirit cost.
Impressive endurance. An oasis in the desert.
You seem really, really fast. I am really, really fast. Because my attack speed is good and my skill choice makes me move really fast. Whirling slash. By the way, we got a couple of Lineage gems in here. I just told you that the big new one today is Rigwald's Ferocity. You know, it gave me like, you know, just 20% more skill speed. Attack speed. Because why not? Because I wasn't already moving fast enough. This morning I woke up and actually decided to look at all the Lineage gems, realizing that they're actually pretty cheap.
Swift magnificence.
I figure I'm moving so fast here that it probably makes Trial of Sekhemas halfway bearable to watch as a streamer, viewing a stream. Because normally it's like the most boring content in the game to watch. Which Lineage? Exclamation point Lineage. Talking about the ones. I'm not using Garrikans yet. Lose 3 minor boons. No. Alright, we'll do that again. Max honor. Probably doesn't matter. Will if I make it to the final boss, I guess. Alright, I might use Tempest Bell here, guys. I might use it. Can you go Simulacrum? Yeah, I probably could. This build's excellent at Simulacrum, but I really should probably go Crypt first. I put a bell down. I think I put a bell down. I did the rotation in my subconscious, but I didn't actually look. I don't know.
I shall aid you.
Purchase items. Harefoot would be my go-to. Not today.
With intent. Fight with intent. Onwards. Always. You will. We will succeed.
What I get. You cannot take damage for 1 second after taking damage from enemy hit. Wait, does that work for traps? That works for traps, right? That'll actually save my life, I think. It could be one of the best things to get. Well, traps are disabled would have been the best, actually, but... 50% increased merchant price. Ew. Damage while on low life. Pretty good. Affliction when you're a hybrid build. Alright. Best when you're CI. For your crit setup, would you go Tangle Tongue or High Tier? I need to pop it, but the assumption is that it's going to be... There was many assumptions about Tangle Tongue, the choice of that. It's going to be hard to get a good spear. It would cost a lot to get a good spear. Tangle Tongue is going to be cheaper this league. The Lineage support gem is going to be really expensive, and it'll just be easier to get a unique item, and then that's it. You can probably get some flat rolls on your ring. I wasn't wearing Call of the Brotherhood at the time when I originally set it up. So a lot of things have happened that lean me more towards the direction of... Wow, that's a new one. More towards the direction of not Tangle Tongue, but a real one. Lucky roll crit Garakan's Resolve support gem is probably going to be the way. Traps are faster. Nope. Don't want it. Yeah, I think Garakan's Resolve is like identical to Tangle Tongue and probably doesn't synergize with it. But I heard from one person it doesn't, but I don't know. Like, it was just one anecdote. Now, there is an opportunity cost to using a support gem. Losing a support gem. Because there's also, like, what about the support gem that reverses their elemental res? That could be good.
Greetings.
So, I don't know. I'll have to POB all this stuff. Which I haven't even really looked at POB yet. In this game. For actual monitoring damage. Traps deal less damage. Yes.
Go with strength.
Yeah, actually, this is gonna be better.
Use that well.
Stage. Grigwald's ferocity on Whirling Slash? Absolutely. So we got 25% increase movement, or 25% increase attack speed from Rapid Attacks 2, 15% more attack speed from Rage 3, and 20% more attack speed from the Lineage gem at the cost of 15% damage done, which doesn't really matter for Whirling Slash. Amazing, right? Ooh, by the way, if they had not made Whirling Slash move faster, we'd still be moving like really fast. I'd be moving about half as fast as I am currently. Even if I was moving half as fast as I am currently, it'd still be really fast. Especially at this point in the game, before accuracy stacking.
Too weak, too slow. Not ready.
What would I rate this build? League start? Well, I would rate it 10 out of 10, of course. This is a 10 out of 10 league start build. I'm usually I usually stay fairly unbiased about my own league start build, but I would rate this 10 out of 10. I would normally never rate something 10 out of 10, but the speed component of it just drives it up. It's a little squishy, but I mean, it comes online in early Act 1. It can probably almost compete with Lightning Arrow for the first couple acts, and then I'd say it probably goes faster after that. Because as of like Act 3 or 4, I was already moving like really fast with Whirling Slash. Like faster than, you know, anybody else was running at the time. Yeah, it's actually so unreal that I got a comment on YouTube this morning. Somebody said, "I don't understand why all the other streamers aren't picking up on this build and converting to it." And this, or as basic as that, I don't understand why this isn't like automatically becoming the meta right now, right here and now. That's the kind of perspective. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. These people hate pushing more than one button, I guess. Are the items easy to get? Yeah. I mean, the build functions without any uniques. It becomes really good when you get the boots combined with the ring. And then the gloves, which ironically I'm not using right now. Maybe a bit, I don't know, the leech gloves, I thought they'd be more important than they are. In Tralis Sekhemas, I can't leech enough. Just relying on recharge is smarter, actually, in this setting. But, you know, in juiced maps or whatever, leech is better. It's squishy insofar as, like, everybody's squishy at this stage. I die from the crazy ground effect stuff. The Abyss ground effects is wild. I think I triggered a trap unnecessarily. Oh, did they change the build? I mean the encounter? Oh wow, I didn't even... okay, my performance wasn't very good on this boss compared to normal, but they changed the fight because he didn't just automatically stand up when I went over the thing, so... Passive points, what? What? Oh, too soon. Alright. Round of 3. Anyway, I got hit by one slam. I only lost like a tiny bit of ES and honor, so I guess it's fine. Next purchase, no cost. Well, monsters have less life. Liquid water. That would be nice. Guess that. Everything feels pretty tolerable thanks to sprint. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I only experimented with the sprint in like the first 2 acts, and then it was no longer faster than Whirling Slash. So Ooh, we know not to take this affliction because the last boss can nuke you to death with that. So, looks like we start with Enfeeble. I gotta do a little bit less damage. Alright. Here's where the real ball game begins. Monsters will actually hit hard here.
Can that really be him? Recognize his voice?
Maybe.
Zarok.
Maybe they hit hard. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh god, these traps are fast. Wait, I didn't get hit by them? That looked like I got hit by those traps. Oh, gained a random boon, really? That's nice. Sacred water doubled, that doesn't really matter. Oh, we do have a merchant though. Okay, ritual trial, ritual trial. Pretty much every trial is great for this build, except traps, because I move so fast I run into them and there's like no way to slow down. Maybe my first farming strategy in this league should be trial a Sekhemas. What do you guys think? Should I be a trial a Sekhemas farmer?
They ripped out his soul like they did to me. But he refused to be in prison.
Remember, this is pre-crit. I'm doing this deliberately before switching crit, so we can see the build at its lowest, you know, damage point for trying to do some kind of pinnacle content. Although, you know, I am busted with buffs from... So this boss is like a higher HP than any other boss to somewhat compensate for all the boons you get, but I'm definitely have a better than average thing going on here. Yeah, and can't restore honor. It's gonna be fine. I don't even know what this is. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this room. Have you guys ever seen this room? I don't recognize this one. Easy enough.
I shall aid you.
Faster movement speed. No, it isn't. Traps are slower. No, okay. 3% increase.
Onwards, always. Fight with intent. We will succeed.
No, we do it. Looks like we're in the clear. I didn't get stuck with any super bad afflictions. I didn't get like the most amazing boons ever, but I got the usual stuff, you know, the damage, reduce the monsters' health, and you know, stuff like that. These monsters are dying. I'm not, you know, the giant skeletons that collapse on you, those used to be a threat when you first reach the room here. Like these right here, but they're just dying instantly. They're dying from like 4 screens away in some cases. They're dying up, you know, 2 flights of stairs and 3 screens away. I was like, what? Is there any way I can see your actual character instead of an actual thing? I think next YouTube video, hopefully I'll get that figured out. Restore honor? But can I? Oh, I can. Full honor. Yeah, now I can't restore honor. So we'll go this and then the plague, I guess. Yeah, gauntlet trial. Uh-oh, this escape trial. Oh wait, no, I don't have any more trap stuff. The 4th floor traps rooms aren't that bad.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I need the POB stuff because I need to check Tangle Tongue against Garakan's Resolve and all the differences there with different support gem.
Destroyed.
Elemental Inversion support gem. That could be a scary room.
Too weak, too
Actually.
slow.
When in doubt, just put twisters all over the floor. While this build is amazing, how many divines per day? Day? I don't know. I'm not farming currency. I'm not racing in this thing. Like, I played 16 hours on day 1 and then like 8 hours on day 2, and we're about 4 hours into day 3 right now.
I'm not ready.
So I'm starting to get into the end game, like the real end game now. I'm gonna start Citadel hunting. I want to do Citadel hunting, really. No, I want to keep that affliction on. It's too funny. All right, guys. Here's the boss.
This battle is up.
I have seen how this ends, Taljari.
It's been a while since I've done this fight.
Has come.
You won't get the better of me, Jin.
Oh, he's gonna be a joke.
Need more time.
The hour grows late.
He's just gonna die right here.
The sun shift, Taljari.
My victory is without doubt.
What? I thought that was going to be, I don't know, about 5 to 10 times harder than that, maybe? Maybe 5 to 10 times harder? Not that easy. If you had left and invited 5 more people, you could have got 5 to 10 div for the carry. Well, I don't do that kind of thing, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that's fine. Called shots. People keep asking me what I'm going to put in here. Here, let's check this. Or wait, what? Hold on.
May that serve you.
Hey, that's a good relic. Actually, it's probably not. I'll just buy something. Maybe I can sell this.
May this use that well.
All right, let's see what we got. What we got? I got some gold keys. I got 444. Come on, please give me one. Please give me Grand Spectrum. Please, Prime Arcanist. That'll be good. Good. No Grand Spectrum. Oh my God, no Grand Spectrum. I'm stuck with Arcanist, I guess. Just want currency. I'm a currency farmer. What is this currency? It's so bad. Royal is jewels, right? E?
Got no pack space for that.
Oh. Well, Ranger. Oh, Ranger. Yay. Got some Chaos Orbs, guys. Got some chaos orbs. I don't care.
That would only slow me down.
Alright guys, that's how you do it. That's how you do the 4th trial of Sekhemas on this build. I'm level 88. Here's my tree. I've added a few points here because I delayed the crit transition just to see how bad the DPS is against a pinnacle boss, technically. However, with that in mind, I have a ton of boons. I got a lot of extra damage. And the monsters don't have any... I only have one downside here, which is Cursed with Enfeeble. That's the only one. So, a better than average run for sure. But that's how the cookie crumbled that time. And here's my gear. And here's my monk gear. Oh, wait. I wonder if Hollow Palm was doing so much damage. Do you guys think Hollow Palm is the reason why I did so much damage on the boss? Surely not. No way, right? No way. Move fast, hit things, and win.